What is going on, family? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful night, wonderful morning. Whenever you are seeing this, I hope you are finding this video with peace. All right. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be talking about how to create a new paradigm, right? And all a paradigm is the pattern, basically the world you've created, right? The based off what you do on a regular basis, the things you attract on a regular basis, the things that you do on a regular basis, they become patterns, right? And a lot of the times people feel like they're stuck and they feel like they're stagnant and they feel like they're not going anywhere, and that's because your energy is sick and tired of doing the same thing over and over again, right? And it wants to break the paradigm. It wants to create new habits. It wants to create new creativity. You see, we're beings of light wanting to change and evolve constantly, wanting to create constantly. And when you're stuck doing the same thing, like for example, going to that 9 to 5, doing the same thing over and over again, then your inner soul, your inner being it's not liking that. It's not, because it knows you're meant for so much more, right? And so when it comes to breaking your paradigm, you have to think from a perspective of the future you, right? I actually seen this TikTok, and it was talking about how, like, a lot of times we don't feel like doing certain things. We don't feel like going to the gym. We don't feel like reading 10 pages. We don't feel like getting uncomfortable and posting on social media, right? We don't feel like doing those uncomfortable things that in the end is getting us closer to where we want to be, right? We don't feel like doing those things, but you got to think about it like this, right? Everybody, I don't care if you're not doing something you like or you're pursuing something you do like, everybody has an envision of where they want to be, right? Where they desire to be, right? So you have to do the things that you desire to be from a standpoint of, okay, I'm already that person. What would that person do, right? You have to do things from a standpoint, okay, I'm in this situation right now. What would that person do if I'm in that situation, right? You see, this goes in the paradigm. It brings every single law into place, right? Because if you start doing things from a point of view where you're like, okay, I don't feel like doing this, but I'm this person, right? I'm the successful me, right? I'm the me who's making 15K a month. I'm the me with the black Tesla Model 3 in the driveway, right? I'm not me. And what that me had to do to get there, right? That's the me that I gotta do right now, right? You see, it all correlates, right? You gotta do things from a perspective of that you're already that successful you, right? And what would that successful you do, right? What would that successful you do in a situation like this, right? And that's how you have to start thinking, right? Because that you, it's unknown to you right now, but you got to do things from that perspective of that's you, because you're going to be stepping more and more into the unknown, more and more into the better version of you. Because you see, we can create the higher image in ourselves, right? And you see, things are created twice. One in your thoughts and one in the physical, right? So if you have that higher self, that higher vibrational self in your mind, and you start doing things as though you are that person, now that higher vibrational self becomes physical. Now you become that person each and every day you wake up, right? And that's how you have to do things, right? You have to break those habits that are keeping you stuck in the same paradigm. You have to break those habits. You see, because we can only see what we are doing, right? So if we have to take those aligned actions to take us to the high vibrational being that we want to be, that we desire to be, that we are meant to be, right? And the way we do that is we think about what would that high vibrational being do in a situation like this. I'm gonna be real honest right now. It's about 10:30 and I'm shooting this video, right? I had school, and this is, bro, and I know people got way more stuff going on than what I got going on, but I'm just saying this to let y'all know, like, this is what pushed me to, not break my streak of uploading every day, right? Not break my streak, right? I love doing this. And You see, and it was this thought right here. It's this thought right here. I was like, okay, what would the me do that hit all his goals, right? What would that me do? He would go and talk about the one thing that got him to shoot in this video, right? And that's why I'm talking about the paradigm, because you gotta step into the unknown. You gotta step into that power that is within inside of you. You gotta step into those uncomfortable habits, right? Because those uncomfortable habits are gonna make you grow, right? Those habits that build you up and heal you, that those are gonna help you create your reality and create the you that you so greatly desire to be, so that you can go and fill your cup up, so that you can now go and fill somebody else's cup up, right? So what I want you to take from this call is, when you don't feel like doing something, take a step back and ask yourself, what is the me that is successful right now? What would he do? What would she do? What would they do in this situation right here? You gotta ask yourself. You gotta play mind games with yourself. Cause all this, life's a trip, man. Life's a trip. So you gotta trick yourself. You gotta play with yourself, man. And you gotta figure out what works for you, right? You gotta figure out what works for you, so that you can keep on going, so that you can keep on raising your vibration, so that you can keep on living the live, love, life, laugh, love, the great life that you so greatly deserve, right? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be easy, right? But you see, the joy comes from the process, right? I've found beauty in the process, and it's been a beautiful process, right? So you gotta find love in that process. Don't hate, don't get down on yourself when you're not achieving at the standards you know you can achieve at, right? Just know that failing, that shortcoming of your standard is just getting you closer and closer to that standard, okay? So with that said, family, I love you guys so much. I'm pretty sure by now we hit 60 subscribers, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, we are on the way to 100 before the end of September, okay? I got a lot of things coming. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let things get closer and closer. But I got a lot of things coming, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Yeah, bro. I'm glad for y'all to be a part of this journey. Y'all are seeing us in the trenches, bro. I'm telling you, we finna look back at these videos, bro, when we're all successful. And yeah. I love you guys. It's your boy Marco.